Hello everyone and welcome to this video showing you how to beat the Endo warehouse minigame in Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2. This is basically a memory minigame where you need to match the two cards that go together. If you match the cards wrong 3 times, then it will result in a game over. This wrong match count resets every round, so it's okay to make a few mistakes each round, just don't make that third mistake. What makes this game a real challenge is the threat of impending death by animatronic. But first, let me tell you how to match the cards. First, look at their pictures and their backgrounds. Usually the pictures will correlate in some way, such as the picture with the leg kicking and the ball. But another way you can tell two cards go together is by the pattern in the background. You will notice that all the patterns of the matching cards go together. So if it's your first time playing the game, I would focus on the backgrounds and then the picture, and just figure out which ones go with which. Let me tell you the pairs that I know of so far, but because this is randomly generated, there may be other pairs that I missed. But there's a picture of someone swimming that goes with the pool. There's 2 pictures of babies which go together somehow. There's a picture of a bat and then Freddy animatronic. So obviously you want to hit the animatronic with the bat, right? There's a picture of a present and then a kid opening a present that goes together. There's a picture of a dog and then a kid petting a dog, which it looks like Cassie's hand petting that dog. There's a picture of a band-aid and a kid's leg with a cut on it. And then, like I said before, there's a picture of kicking and the ball. If I missed any of the matching pictures, just remember the background patterns will always match, so you can always use that to your advantage. Now, this game starts simple, but gets pretty hard as the number of cards increase every round. Also, the animatronics will get more and more active. You can take your time memorizing the cards at the beginning of a round. However, if you take too long, the animatronics will activate, so you can't just sit there forever trying to memorize the cards. Whenever you are ready to proceed with the game, you can tap the play button on the screen and it will flip the cards over. Once they are flipped over, you will have access to an important tool that is the hint button on the left side of the screen. You get 2 hints every round, and tapping that button will unflip the cards for a few seconds. So if you're ever unsure about a pair and need to check, use the hint button. The hint button will reset every single round, so you have plenty of hints to use if you are ever in doubt. Now about those animatronics. To get rid of them, you need to flash them with the fast cam. However, this will only make them go away if they are really close to you. So you can't just flash them as soon as you see them. You have to wait for them to get scarily close to you. Now, you don't want to just go spam flashing around because there is a cooldown between flashes, which means you have to be very careful about when you choose to flash an animatronic, because if you do it too early and maybe you're like completely surrounded, you could die. Something else about the Endos is that they seem to move faster when you are not looking directly at them. Their lights will kind of flash every time they move, but when you look at them, they stand still. At least when I was doing it, they were standing still. But as soon as I looked back towards the board, they started moving again. And I don't know if this is my imagination, but they seem to move faster the closer they get. So you can use this to try and lure them a bit closer so you can get rid of them. The most important thing you should do when these animatronics start walking around is listen for them and look for them. Because in order to survive this game, you will have to be aware of your surroundings as you desperately try to match the pairs. There is no time limit on matching the cards, but the longer you wait, the more animatronics there are and the harder it gets. It is to your advantage to solve the puzzle if you can, because as soon as you complete matching all the cards, it will cause all the Endos in the area to despawn. So that can be your kind of safeguard, is to quickly finish that last pair before all the Endos get you. In my experience playing this game, speed is king. The faster you can move and the quicker you can finish the game means that there are less Endos that spawn and they don't have enough time to get to you. Now, I understand being speedy can be difficult when you hear a room full of Endos coming to kill you. So all you need to do to be fast is remember at least 2 or 3 matches, and then you can use the hint button to get another 2 or 3 matches, and then you can use your final hint to get the final matches. 2 is plenty of hints to get you to finish that round. Something that I found really helpful was to try and find a pattern in the cards right away when they are shown to me initially. For example, here I see that 2 matches are diagonal to each other, and then another 2 matches are directly on top of each other. I also use my hand here to try and solidify that pattern in my mind, so when the game starts, I can make the same hand motions to solve the puzzle. This is by no means a foolproof strategy, as hearing tons of animatronics coming to kill you still made me forget the patterns, but I was able to at least get the first few matches done really fast, so I could use my hint button to find the rest of the matches. You really want to just practice doing those pairs real quick, and just get that movement down, so when you press play, you can hit those cards really fast. But please remember, if you are matching cards, listen and look for the animatronics, because it is really easy to get so caught up in matching all the cards that you forget about the animatronics coming to kill you, and then you see a creepy hand on the desk and it kills you. So just look up every now and then and try to flash them away. Now I'll show you how I beat this level. So as soon as the game is starting here, you just have an easy pattern to go.
Congratulations. You are now teaching.
Alright, now I'm doing the hand movements here to try and get that pattern in my head of where all the matches are.
Good job.
So far, so good. Okay, now we're getting harder. So, diagonals, and things are together. Let's see if I can remember it all. This gets hard because the sound of those animatronics activating is very loud in my ears. Doing the hint button because I'm not sure. The sounds of all these animatronics is really putting me on edge. And it's so dark in this room.
Well done. You are now teaching at a high school level.
Alright, this one is a bit more difficult. The cards are more spread out here. I think I got it. Oh, this guy's getting real close. Okay, let's do the hint button. Oh my gosh, there's so many sounds. Okay, this should give me the last 2 we need. Get rid of all those animatronics.
You are now teaching at a community college level.
Alright, patterns. Got diagonals, side by sides. Oh, there's a dog. There we go. Just look around for those endos, make sure they're not getting too close here. They're really loud in my ear, oh my gosh. This is so intense. There's so many! There's so many! Okay, come on. There we go, there we go. Whew! Well, there's how you can beat the Endo Warehouse game. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.